have discussed about how to fit a straight line. We have seen the derivations for deriving the A and B values. Now we will see the calculation part, how we will derive the estimates A and B. Now here we have a question. Fit a straight line equation to the given data and also find the value of y at x equals to 12. So first we have to fit the straight line. Then after fitting the straight line, we have to estimate the y value at x equals to 12. If we observe our question, x values we have up to 8. So we need to estimate at x equals to 12. This is possible only after fitting our curve equation. First write down the straight line equation. So what is the straight line equation? Y equals to a plus bx. So this is the required straight line equation. So for calculating or estimating our a and b values, we need two normal equations. What are those normal equations? First one is summation yi equals to na plus b summation xi. Next, the second normal equation is summation over I xi into yi equals to a summation xi plus b summation xi square. So if you remember these two normal equations, it will be easy for you to estimate the parameter values a and b. So first write down the given question as it is. Write the x values and the y values. Now observe the normal equations and just think what all the summation values you want. First, in the first normal equation you have summation y. So this can be found by adding this column. The summation y is the addition of this column. Already y column is given in the question. Simply you need to add all the values of y so that you can obtain the summation y. Next, n value. N is nothing but the total number of values. So how many n values you have? 8. So our n value is 8. Summation yi we will get from this column. Next, summation xi. So this already x values are given in the question. You just add all the values of the column so that you will get this column values. Next, in the second normal equation, next value is you want summation of xi yi. So that means you have to add the values of x into y. So prepare that column x into y. Next you want summation xi, already you will get it from the first column. Next b into summation xi square. So for summation xi square, prepare the column x square. Now draw the curve, write the values of x and y as it is. Now you have x square. You need to square all the terms in your x variable. So the first term is 1. 1 square is 1. Next 2. 2 square is 4. Next 3 square 9. Next 4 square 16. 5 square 25. 6 square 36. Next 7 square 49. 8 square 64. Now we got all the x square values. Next we want is xy, that is x into y. You need to multiply the terms of x and y. So see the first values. What is the first value of x? 1. So you get 1 into, what is the first value of y? 5. 1 into 5 is 5. Similarly, next terms. Here you have 2. 2 into 8 is, 2s are 16. Next, 3 into 11, it is 33. Next, 4 into 14. 4 into 14, you will get it as 56. Next, 17 into 5. 17 into 5 is 85. Next, 20 into 6. That is 120. Next, 23 into 7. You will get it as 161. Next, 26 into 8 is 208. Now add all these column values to get the summation values. So first add all the values of x. 1 plus 2 plus. All the the 8 values you need to add to get the summation of x and y and all the columns. So add all these values, you will get first 36. Next, if you add summation y, you will get 128. If you add x square column values, you will get it as 204. Next, x into y, the total of this column is 684. Now you got all the summation values. This is summation xi, this is summation yi, this column total is summation x square, and this column total is summation xi yi. Now substitute all the summation values in the normal equations. So first normal equation is summation yi. What is the summation yi value? 124. So 124 equals to n into a. So what is the n value? 8. A as it is plus b into summation xi. What is summation xi value? 36. So 36 b. So this is the first normal equation we got. For simple calculations, we are just dividing this with the common multiple. So all these values are the common multiples of 4. So this whole equation can be divided with 4. So if you divide with 4, what you will get? 4 3s are 12, 1s are 4. So it is 31 equals to 8 divided by 4 is 2. So you get 2a plus 36. 36 divided by 4 is 9b. So this is the first normal equation we got. Next, second normal equation. Summation xi yi. What is the value of summation xi yi? 684. So this 684 equals to a summation xi. Summation xi value is 36. So 36a plus b summation xi square. Summation xi square value is 204. So you get 204b. Even this equation also, if you observe, all are the common multiples of 6. For simple calculation, we are dividing this equation with 6. So if you divide with 6, you will get 6 1s are 6. Next again 6 1s are 6. 2 is carrying out. So 24. 6 4s are 24. So you get 114 equals to 36 divided by 6 is 6a plus 204. 204 divided by 6. First 6 3s are 18. 2 is carrying. Then 6 4s are 24. So this is the equation we got. This is the second equation. Now we have to solve these two equations. So for solving these two equations, what I am doing is, here the coefficient of a is 2, here the coefficient of a is 6. So I can cancel these two terms only when both the coefficients are equal. For that, I am multiplying equation 1 with 3. If I multiply 2 into 3, I will get 6a. So that 6a and 6a can be cancelled. Now, equation 1 into 3. You will get 31 into 3 is 93 equals to 6 into 2 is, 2 into 3 is 6a plus 9 into 3 is 9 3s are 27b. Next, equation 2 as it is. Write the equation 2 as it is. You will get 114 equals to 6a plus 34b. So now equation 1 minus 2. So second equation, the signs will be changed. Here you have plus, so you will write minus. Here also we have plus, so you will write minus. Here also minus. Now 93 minus 114. That is minus 21 equals to minus 6 and plus 6 gets cancelled. Next is 27 minus 34. So you will get minus 7b. So minus and minus gets cancelled. So b equals to 21 by 7. That is b equals to 3. Now we got the b value. Next you substitute this b value in any one equation to obtain the a value. Now I am substituting. Substitute b equals to 3 in equation 1. So I am considering equation 1, that is 31 equals to 2a plus 9b. b value is 3, so 9 into 3. 31 equals to 2a plus 9 3s are, it is 27. So you get 2a equals to 31 minus 27. 31 minus 27 is 4. So therefore a hat equals to 4 by 2 is 2. Now we got a hat and b hat values. What is the straight line equation? Y hat equals to a hat plus b hat x. So this is a straight line equation. Substitute a and b values. Y hat equals to a value is 2. So 2 plus b value is 3. 3x. So this is the straight line equation. And in our question they have also asked to find the y value at x equals to 12. So in this equation substitute x equals to 12. 2 plus 3 into 12. So y hat equals to 2 plus 12 3s are 36. 36 plus 2 is 30. So therefore y hat at x equals to 12 is 38. So we have seen straight line equation fitting and the problem also. Next we will go to the second curve, that is second degree parabola. Next is fitting of parabola. So what is the parabola equation? Y equals to a plus bx plus cx square. So this is the equation of parabola where you will have three constants a, b and c. We are considering a bivariate distribution xi comma yi where I equals to 1, 2, so on n. These are all the observed values and yi hats. Whatever the yi hats you have, all those are the expected values. So here we have three parameters a, b and c. So we need to estimate all those three parameters by using the concept of principle of least squares. So what is the principle of least squares? The sum of squares of residuals, that is error, is minimum. So we will denote it with S equals to sum of, that is summation of I equals to 1 to n squares of residuals. Residuals means the difference between the observed value and the expected values. Observed values means yi minus expected values are yi hat is minimum. So here yi hat means the expected values. Whatever the function we are using, that is our expected value. Here we are using parabola, so you will write the parabola equation. That is S equals to summation I equals to 1 to n yi minus, write down the equation of parabola a plus bx plus cx square is minimum. So this is your S value. To find the values of a, b and c, what we do? We will partially differentiate S value with respect to the parameters. We have three parameters, so we will differentiate three times. Dou S by dou A equals to 0. The second is dou S by dou B equals to 0. And the third one is dou S by dou C equals to 0. So by partially differentiating these values, we will get the three equations. That by solving those three equations, we can estimate the values of A, B and C, so that to obtain the best fit of the parabola. Now we will start the partial differentiation. equals to summation I equals to 1 to n yi minus a plus bx plus cx square. So this is our s value. First we will differentiate dou s by dou a equals to 0, which implies dou s by dou a equals to 0. That means differentiate this equation. So it is in the form of x square. So x square differentiation is 2x. You'll get 2 into summation I equals to 1 to n yi minus a plus bx plus cx square. And again the inner differentiation here we are doing with respect to a. So the coefficient of a is -1. So multiply it with -1 and equate it to 0. Send this 2 to the right side, it will become 0, and multiply the minus and summation value inside. So you'll get minus summation I equals to 1 to n yi, minus into minus it will be plus. So plus summation I equals to 1 to n a plus b into summation I equals to 1 to n xi plus c into summation I equals to 1 to n xi equals to 0. Now send this minus term, that is minus summation yi, to the right hand side, so that you will get summation I equals to 1 to n a plus b summation I equals to 1 to n xi plus c summation I equals to 1 to n xi square equals to, minus term goes to that side, you will get summation I equals to 1 to n yi. So here similarly like the straight line, we don't have any I values in this, we have only the parameter 1. So summation I equals to 1 to n means totally we have n values. So in place of this summation I can write na plus b summation xi plus c summation xi square equals to summation yi. So this is the first normal equation. Dou s by dou a is finished. Next you partially differentiate dou s by dou b equals to 0. You will get same procedure. Here we had differentiating with respect to a. Now we will differentiate with respect to b. Same procedure, it is in the form of x square. So you will get 2 into summation I equals to 1 to n yi minus a plus b summation xi, a plus bx plus cx square into, now inner differentiation, the coefficient of b is minus xi. So you will multiply with minus xi equals to 0. Now multiply this minus summation xi inside and send 2 to that side. You will get minus summation xi yi plus a summation plus a summation xi plus b summation xi square plus c summation xi cube equals to 0. Now I am sending this minus term to right hand side so that I will get summation xi yi equals to, here a summation xi. In the before step we didn't have any I values to put the summation. Here I have xi values, so I am not writing n value, summation value as n. Here we didn't have the I values, so I have written summation value as n. Here I have the xi values, so I will keep it as it is. A summation xi plus b summation xi square plus c summation xi cube. So this is the second equation. After differentiating with respect to B, we got the second equation. Similarly, we will differentiate with respect to C. Now, dou S by dou C equals to 0. Differentiate with respect to C. Same procedure, differentiation of x square, that is 2 into summation I equals to 1 to n yi minus a plus bx plus cx square into the inner differentiation. Here what is the coefficient of x, c? It is minus x square. So you will get minus x square equals to 0. So next, send 2 to that side and multiply minus summation xi square inside. You will get minus summation I equals to 1 to n xi square into yi. Minus into minus, it is plus a into summation I equals to 1 to n xi square plus b into summation I equals to 1 to n xi cube. Next, plus c into summation I equals to 1 to n xi power 4. Send minus term to that side, this term will become positive. So that you will get summation I equals to 1 to n xi square yi equals to a summation xi square plus b summation xi cube plus c summation xi power 4. So this is the third equation. Now we got 3 normal equations. What are the 3 normal equations? Therefore, the 3 normal equations are, what is the first one we got? Summation yi equals to na plus b summation xi plus c summation xi square. Next, the second one we got it as summation over I xi square, xi into yi equals to a summation xi plus b summation xi square plus c summation xi cube. The third one is summation over I xi square yi equals to a summation xi square plus b summation xi cube plus c summation xi power 4. The easy way to remember is, if you remember the first equation, for the second equation you have to multiply with xi. Then again for the third equation multiply with xi square. So you will get all these 3 normal equations. By solving these 3 equations, you will get the best estimates of a hat, b hat and c hat. Whatever the summation values you have, you can obtain those from the given data. So after getting the a hat and b hat, the fitted equation will be y hat equals to a hat plus b hat x plus c hat x square. So this is the required parabola equation.